Greetings, ELCA coaches. Is anyone else feeling like you are unable to take steps toward any goals you have set and you are unclear why? Or maybe you are experiencing this with clients or in your communities. Have you considered that it might be grief that needs to be mourned? What loss, or most likely what losses, have you experienced, whether recent or in the past, no matter how big or how small they might feel, that you have not allowed yourself to mourn fully? As Dr. Brene Brown shares in her latest book, when a person adapts to a loss, grief is not over. It doesn't mean that we're sad the rest of our lives. It means that grief finds a place in our lives. Imagine a world in which we honor that place in ourselves and others, rather than hiding it, ignoring it, or pretending it doesn't exist because of fear or shame. We are including a number of resources in the email sent with the link to this video, and hope you will pray about how you might incorporate holistic practices in your coaching, whether formal or informal, to support healthy processing of emotions as part of our life together in community. This includes each of us as leaders also doing the work to ensure we are modeling healthy practices and behaviors. Yep, I said it. On that note, toward the bottom of the list of valuable resources in the email, you will find a registration link for a book study starting next month on Dr. Brene Brown's book I referenced a minute ago, entitled Atlas of the Heart: Mapping Meaningful Connection and the Language of Human Experience. I will be one of the co-facilitators for that book study, and I have found the information in this book a game changer for my coaching in supporting clients to find more accurate language for the emotions they are feeling at any point in time. To sweeten the deal, we are giving away 2 copies of this book to coaches who register by September 15th. That gives us time to get you the book, as well as time for you to read the first chapter prior to the first gathering. We are in this together, and none of us are getting out of here alive. So we might as well lean into the discomfort and get our hands dirty in the messiness of God's creative and disruptive work in the world. Toward that end, we have 2 additional investments in our coaches and communities that we are excited to share with you. We are able to offer 5 free registrations for the next Introduction to Coaching at End of Life training, scheduled for just 4 hours on September 13th. If you are available and interested, you may email jill.beverlin@elca.org with this request. And another donor is offering $75 toward the next Frame Your Coaching training, starting this coming Tuesday, September 6th, which brings that registration price down to only $225. This is also for 5 coaches. If you are available for this 8-week training, you may email info@elcacoaching.org requesting a discount code. I will be a participant in the latter training and hope to see you there. And before I sign off, back to grief for a moment. To quote like 1,000 articles and books, and to take some liberties with Psalm 30, verse 5, joy comes in the morning, mourning. Let's lean into it. If not for ourselves, then let's consider the impact on those around us. And to borrow from our indigenous siblings, for our ancestors and the 7 generations before us. Or some of you may prefer the biblical reference to a great cloud of witnesses, as well as for the 7 generations that follow. May generational trauma end with us.